Welcome, everyone, to Alchemy. Natalie and I, my name is Ashley Ludman, but Natalie and I would love to share with you our vision for a very special immersion that's going to be happening in March of 2026 in Nosara, Costa Rica. Welcome to our coffee chat. We'll have a little casual time together. But first, I'd love to just share with you a vision that Natalie and I have been working with and playing with in the past month or so. First, I want to share with you the definition of alchemy that we're working with. And alchemy is the disciplined art of inner transformation. It's what happens when raw, often uncomfortable material is met with presence, skill, and integrity. And Natalie and I have been friends and colleagues and working in the medicine spaces for many, many years. We actually met in a medicine ceremony. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt that Natalie is one of my most trusted friends and colleagues and space holders. And I'm really excited to work with both Natalie and Wayne in the upcoming immersion experience in March. Love to say hello to Natalie and hear some thoughts from you.
Thanks for the introduction. I can just give it back, and it's it's beautiful to see how the friendship finally is evolving in a different way. And I think the reason why it's evolving in a different way, in another way, is that we just change. And as I always say, I can just teach what I live, and life is changing. And when you can allow the fluidity of life being a part of your being, then you allow to let change becoming your ally. And coming from that point of change and transformation in a very different way, we, I guess, ended up creating this very unique approach where we as well can clearly say that we have been grown out of a lot of other concepts. And from my side, I just want to introduce a little bit my person here so that everyone who hasn't worked with me knows a little bit about myself and my work. And I'm a sacred medicine facilitator for many years, initiated in a couple of different sacred medicines. But the other tool I'm working with is the body. I'm a somatic educator for women. I'm a psychosomatic dance therapist. I love when the body has its space to really truly speak. I'm a relational specialist, so I'm leading a lot of group circle work with big groups, with small groups. And I'm very fascinating and making it over and over again my own journey. I'm very fascinating about relational interactions. Because, one thing is you can lay on your mattress and process your stuff, but the other thing is combining it in a interrelational approach with other humans. We are actually born to interact. This is a different approach. And having said that, to summarize that in one sentence, I'm human. I'm fascinated about being human. And I gave myself the commitment to really, truly be with life.
I love that. And that's actually where we landed in this original discussion of what we're creating here. And we've taken some notes. I love Natalie's Virgo nature, the German Virgo in you. She sent some notes from some conversations that we've shared together. And one of the pieces that really spoke to me in this list that we're going to cover today is the question, can I truly commit to life? And I'm going to shift the question a little bit. How can I truly commit to life in a bigger way? How can I truly commit to life in a bigger way? And of course, we have all been through many different facets of challenges and obstructions and massive changes over the past many years together as a collective. And some pieces that Natalie and I have witnessed through these changes, that some of them have been imparted upon us, some of them have been from within, that we're navigating this question of what does it take for me to not only be in the realm of spirit, but also in the realm of body, in a grounded, practical way where we are all emerging as embodied leaders into this next evolution. That's my fascination. For those of you who don't know me, I've I've worked in the healing arts for 3 decades now. And my fascination also, it's almost like I'm coming back home into the somatic practices. When I started practicing somatic work, we didn't call it somatics. It was dance in my early years. It was yoga in my later years. It was yoga therapeutics and specific structural alignment, body work. And then it became breath work and contemplative arts. But it all ties back to what is present here on the ground in our individual, unique patterns and circles, so that we can expand our offerings to create the change in the world that we really truly want to see from within. We have the ability to step out and make those changes in real time.